Fifth Gear Media is proud to partner with James Mace Coaching to bring you an exciting new podcast series, The Power of the Process. James's Power of the Process series will help take you through every step you need to take to reach your goals and fulfill your passion. New and exciting topics every week, new guests. We can't wait to take you through the process. Come and join us every week. Hello, everyone. My name is Troy Nelson. I am with Fifth Gear Media and the Podcast Lounge, the Gear Spot Podcast Lounge. I am here with my friend and mentor and partner, James Mace from James Mace Coaching. We are proud to bring you a series of new podcasts going along with James's new series that he's developed called The Power of the Process, which, according to him, takes you from attitude to success and leadership. It's a multiple step course on taking you through to get you from where you want to be to where your dreams are. So right now, I'm going to turn it over to James and let James introduce yourself. Tell us a little bit about who you are and what brought you to this system.
Well, hey, I'm James Mace. I'm James Mace Coaching, changing your life and world one day at a time. The Power of the Process has developed since 1977. I've been reading and developing myself, going through all kinds of stuff. I've gone through building a multi-million-dollar company, losing it, going bankrupt, gone through divorce, gone through alcoholism. That's when I found Jesus Christ as my Lord and Savior. Went through deep depression, married my soulmate, my best friend, Betty. We've been married. We just celebrated 34 years. But in 2014, I was diagnosed with stage 4 cancer. That changed my life. That changed the way I looked at life. And what happened out of 2014, I had a vision the night of my surgery. And this is what happened. God gave me a vision, and I've been involved in business leadership, business ownership, coaching, teaching for the last 50 years. And he wanted me to take all that wisdom, all the stuff that I've read, all the courses I've taken, and develop into a world-class coach, world-class public speaker to impact millions of lives for Jesus Christ. That's my mission. I didn't have any idea what a coach was when I saw this, when he gave me this vision. But in 2016, I've read probably 30 books from John Maxwell, and that's when I found the John Maxwell team. And it wasn't until 2019 that the Power of the Process came into being. And it originally was only 4 building blocks. Today, it's 5, and I'll explain through the process why.
All right, James, as we tune in every week for our podcast, why does somebody want to take like an hour or 45 minutes out of their day? What are they going to learn when they start listening to the Power of the Process? You mentioned attitude. Is that where we start?
Yeah, the first building block is attitude isn't everything. It's the only thing. And we're going to go through a process of learning how to develop an attitude, how you can change your attitude, and how to maintain that attitude no matter what happens in your day. We're going to talk about triggers. We're going to talk about systems and processes that will help you maintain a good attitude. And the crazy thing is, the attitude that we develop carries through all the other building blocks in the Power of the Process blueprint.
All right. So the attitude is basically your foundation for the rest of the building blocks.
Absolutely.
Without that building, that consistency, the rest of it's going to teeter. So that's where we're going to start.
Yes, we are. And one of the things I want people to understand is that the reason why attitude came at the other end was because as I was coaching people, I found that their attitude was affecting the way they were going through the rest of the program. So I kind of reverted back and said, okay, we need to change. We need to help you fall in love with change so that you can fall in love with the journey, because the process is a journey. It's not a one-day thing, it's an everyday thing.
Okay. Well, most people don't like change, and being willing to embrace change, I guess, is the most important part of that. So not only are you offering your course, when we listen to our podcast and then they want to get a hold of you and find out more about getting involved with your course, what's the next step for them?
Well, one of the things that I offer is a 45-minute coaching call free. That's where we start. Because one of the things I want to make sure is I want to make sure that you know what your passion is. One, two, I want to make sure that we are compatible to work together, because I don't sugarcoat. I expect you to work as we go through this process, because it is a process.
And personality wise, you want to choose who you can work with, and you want to make sure that the success for each person is the right one. Maybe you're not the right coach for somebody, but you're a perfect coach for someone else. And I can understand where personalities and stuff are important to that. And I think people need to realize that also. What's the next step? I mean, we're going to do the podcast. Is there another event that you have coming up or we have planned?
Yes, part of this year, we're going to do a 3-day webinar series every month. Okay, the first one's going to be February 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. And we're going to do actually two in February. We're going to do one at the beginning, one at the end. And then from then on, every month, it'll be at the end of the month, going into the next month, to help you grow into each month in the process. Okay.
All right. So where do we find out more information? I will be putting that out on when the webinar series is going to be. They go to where? Your
Um,
Facebook, your email,
uh,
webpage.
the you can direct message me. There will be ads out with the opt-in pages, with the opt-in to register for the webinar. You can go to Power of Process, our Facebook group. You can go to James Mace Coaching, my Facebook page. Uh, and we, at the end of this podcast, we're going to put out my email at the Power of the Process email address. And we do have James Mace Coaching website isn't up yet. So,
Okay. Well, we'll get this information out there, and we're proud to tell everybody there's more promos to come and more information to come over the next following days. Looking forward to it, sir.